Hey everybody, it's Jason from the Texas Gun Vault, and once again I'm coming to you with another field strip video. And in today's field strip, we're going to be taking apart for cleaning and maintenance the Sig Sauer P210 Target. This is the American version of the P210 with a different location for the magazine release button and the safety as compared to the originals, which had a heel magazine release and the safety up here near the slide stop. Now this disassembly will be very similar for those pistols, and I want to make this video because there's no indication on the frame or on the slide on either side how far to pull the slide back to get out the slide stop. But there is actually a mark, and I want to show you that. We'll start by dropping the magazine and ensuring there is no ammunition in it. We can then set that aside. Then, of course, safety check the firearm, ensure there is no ammunition in the chamber. Now, that mark that I was talking about is on the rail. So to see that mark, all you have to do is pull the slide back a little bit, and you'll notice there is a little notch on the rail. And that is the disassembly mark, and all you have to do is to put that mark right where it's halfway hidden as it goes into the frame. Then you hold it in that location and you can push through the slide stop from the other side, and if everything is lined up, it will begin to come out. You can then pull it, and it can be a little bit stiff in there, and then once it comes out about halfway, then you can let the slide go slowly, and if it lines up with the rear of the frame, you can now pull out the slide stop, and now the slide will come off the front of the frame. And then, just like many other pistols, you can pull out the recoil spring assembly and pull out the barrel. And something to note about this version of the P210 is that it uses a more modern locking system where it uses the barrel hood versus the locky lugs like on a 1911. And it's obvious, you can see with my fingers, this gun needs to be cleaned. So let me go ahead and do that, and then we're going to put this gun back together. And so we have this Sig P210 all cleaned up and ready to go back together, and putting it back together is pretty much the opposite of disassembly. We'll start with the slide. We will put the barrel in from the bottom. Then we will take our recoil guide rod and spring assembly. We will put it into the slide. We have to compress it, and then it will slide into the groove in the barrel. Then we will take our frame and put the slide onto it, and you want to bring it back where the rear of the slide and the rear of the frame meet and everything is flush, because that will line up that recoil guide rod. So you can now insert the slide stop. We're going to put it in until it meets up with the frame, and then we're going to pull that slide back to that disassembly notch I showed you earlier, and that will allow you to push in the slide stop all the way, gently release the slide, then we can insert the magazine, and of course function check the gun, and it looks like we are good. So that is how you field strip a Sig Sauer P210 Target. This is going to be similar with the original Swiss and German ones. And I just wanted to make this because that disassembly notch on the rail might not be very obvious to some people. So I hope this video helps somebody in the future, and let me know if you have any questions. And as always, thanks for watching.